What is up, guys? Welcome back to 25 High. You can't tell I'm wearing a hoodie right now, and that is because the Southeast, the entire, pretty much everywhere in the Southeast except for maybe South Florida, can't figure out what season it is. It was literally, there's literally ice and snow everywhere for like 3 days, exactly 2 weeks ago, and then last week was like 80 degrees, and now this week it's gonna get down into the 30s again, at least at night. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna try to do some fishing. It's kind of like pre-frontal right now. We got like a storm moving through tomorrow. I don't know exactly what the deal is. I don't know if it's gonna actually be like a legit cold front or if it's just a storm, but it's gonna be colder afterwards. So I'm assuming some sort of frontal type stuff. And normally, especially in the pre-spawn, pre-frontal type stuff is usually good, or so I've heard. I don't know. I'm gonna try to fish a lot more this summer, because usually I bounce around to little ponds. I might get in the kayak every now and then. I might fish once every week or 2 weeks, two, 3 times a week, maybe. I'm gonna try to fish more this year, just so I can get better at it and make some better content for you guys. Because I mean, we've got some videos back in the day, and by that I mean last year, where we went out and fished for like 6 hours and caught like 1 fish, 2 fish. So I really want to like make our content better. So I'm gonna try to fish more, try to figure out some more stuff, and I'm trying some new stuff today at a pond that I fished once and haven't caught anything out of yet. Look at this river. Man, it is high out there. It's high and muddy. Dang. Hopefully this rain will get out of here pretty soon. I don't know. We're gonna try to rip some lips, so y'all stay tuned.
Alright, I don't have anything that's even decent for a bedded fish, but there's a bedded bass over here. I reckon you eat a crankbait? I mean a chatterbait? Got us a jerkbait fish. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Please don't do that. I definitely should have brought pliers. First time ever catching a fish on a jerkbait the right way. Pretty good little one. Fat, chunky little thing. Feels like it's 2 pounds, but probably a pound and a half. Well, that wasn't graceful. This bank over here, guys, is covered in little buck bass on beds. They seem pretty locked, they're just not mad yet. Had to get a little elevation on. Oh, that one's getting mad a little bit. That's enough for today, guys. We'll be back soon. These bass aren't really locked on. They're not mad yet. They're just sort of there. So hopefully after this cold snap, we get a couple more warm days. They'll be locked on and we can just crush them. But I'm probably gonna fish Wednesday, tomorrow sometime. I'll just continue the video there. All right, guys, so I fished a little bit. It was actually 2 days ago. I said I was gonna fish the next day after filming that, and I didn't. Because yesterday it was like 40 degrees and raining. It was freezing cold, it was raining. It was just not a good day for fish to be out eating. If I knew what I was doing, maybe I could have caught some. I really don't know what I'm doing. So I'm headed out today, and one thing I wanted to mention, a couple things actually. So there's a lake here on my college campus that is basically a big bass factory. It's managed very well, and you can only fish it like 2.5 days a week, something like that. So they really limit pressure. I should probably buckle up. That's always buckle up, kids. But they really limit the pressure. And they manage it well. You can only keep like, there's a certain size bass you can keep, and you can only keep a certain amount of them. And the guy who runs it is very adamant about like just the management of the pond lake thing. So I've heard of one dude from the bank catching like I want to say 8 or 9 pound bass in one day from the bank, standing in one spot. So I don't know how he did it. The whole point of me saying this is it's possible to go out there if you know what you're doing, if you can figure out the lake. It's possible to go out there even on the bank, on a kayak, whatever, and catch like a 25-30 pound bag. So I really want to dive into figuring out this pond. Today it seems like a really good day. It's either going to be really, really good or really tough today, because we had a cold front yesterday. It's cold today, and now it's sunny. Or it was cold and rainy yesterday. Now it's sunny. Good news is, even with all the rain, the lake's still pretty dang clear today. I drove by it once earlier today. Still, it's pretty clear, pretty clean, fresh water. And I'm hoping with the sun up and that pond I went to yesterday, the bass were bedding, I'm hoping we can have a pretty good day today. Start figuring out some patterns and figuring out what these bass like more. And basically my goal this summer is I want to catch a 20 pound bag out of here. 5 bass, 20 pounds. That's 4 4-pounders, or 3 or 4 5-pounders. What's that? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I'm not that great about. I want to catch a 20 pound bag out of here this summer, this spring, summer, sometime, either from the bank, from the kayak, or something. So that's my goal, and I don't know. I'm gonna spend as much time as feasibly possible out there trying to figure this place out. But I'm about to run in and grab my poles and everything and just head straight to the lake, and I'll just switch to the GoPro whenever I start fishing. So y'all stay tuned. I'm looking forward to it. Should be a good day. Definitely the size I'm looking for. I need a bad one. Oh yeah. I was out here about a week ago and they were tearing it up. I was on my kayak though. You see that big one just take off? Guys, I was low-key bragging about Guggen baits, about how they're not near as bad as everybody seems, and in fact they're pretty dang good. I don't know if this was just me, my error, or what, but I fished this for a total of probably an hour and a half, 2 hours. Caught one fish on it, and the lip broke off. Now, it may just be my issue. I may have done something wrong, but I don't like that. That's kind of trash. Lip broke off, brand new Scout. I've literally bought it 3 days ago. Got another one. I'll let that guy take it for a second because I've lost a couple. Oh, that little dude wanted it. Not quite the 20-pound bag I was hoping for, but it'll do for now. I hope you guys saw that. That was awesome. There we go. Finally got us when I lost like 3 right here. Not a bad one. It's so cool seeing them in the clear water. That bass hit it like a freight train. Alright guys, so I'm sitting here editing this video right now. I've realized there's almost no context to this next clip you're gonna watch. I apologize. I was having kind of a slow day. I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. Nothing was working except the Ned rig. It was working on little ones. I had spooked a bunch of big bass that we'll figure something out later for them. But I had spooked a bunch of big bass. I had seen a lot and they just weren't eating. And I was getting a little frustrated, and I guess I forgot I had the GoPro on or something. I don't know. So I come around this corner, and keep in mind, it's like a 50-ish acre lake, I want to say, and I had walked over 3/4 of the entire circumference of the lake. I had walked around all these creek arms, the whole entire bank of this lake, every bit of it, and I had caught what, 3 little ones, 2 or 3 little ones. It was rough. It was a little bit rough. I was getting ready to leave or something, and I come around this corner in the back of this cove. There's a really steep bank, and then there's like this mat, and right on the edge of that mat, I just see a tank just sitting there. So the next clip you're gonna see is me working probably the earliest bed fish that I've ever seen on the craziest bait you could ever imagine. She wouldn't look at anything. I threw a crawl in there, all this stuff. But either way, I don't want to give it away too much, but y'all stay tuned. A March 3rd, Central Southish Alabama bedfish. Crazy. I just had the fish for like half a second. guys just picked it up for just a little bit. I'm using a freaking chatterbait to bed fish. This is insane. I don't even know if she's on a bed. She's just mad. I got it. Freaking got it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. That took so long. Please tell. Thank god I'm recording. Holy freaking crap. Look at that. Choked a freaking chatterbait on a bed. Holy crap. That took forever, guys. Come on, girl. It's alright. I'll put you back in just a second. Alright, guys, check out this fish. I know you can't see too well. I don't have a tripod or anything, but it's been a long time coming for me to catch a good fish like this. I'm freaking stoked. I'm gonna get one more picture and then we'll send her on her way. Alright. Here we go. There you go, girl. That is awesome. That is just crazy, guys. I threw a Ned rig in there. I threw a weightless crawl in there. I don't even know if she was on a bed or just locked into one spot, pissed off. I don't know. I'm shaking. That's the biggest bass I've caught in probably 2 years. That was like a 5-ish pound bass. Maybe 4.5. I don't know. I don't want to overestimate it too much, but the only thing that bass would look at, I was running out of options. I don't have too much tackle. I was like tired of seeing fish and not catching. I tossed this chatterbait in there. That stupid thing looked at it. I guess she wasn't stupid because she knew what she was doing. But she looked at the freaking chatterbait. So I was like, that's got to be the move. So I popped it on there, found where she got the most mad, and I was just jigging it. Finally, I watched her pick it up 3 times before I could get a hook in her. That's insane. Let's try to get another one, but that might just do it for today. Alright, guys. I don't know if y'all can tell. Let's see if this helps. Yeah, that should help a little bit. There's the male and the female. The female is the one I just caught. They are back on that bed. I just caught that fish and released her. And she's right back. So, that's the important thing about bed fishing. You gotta let them go quick. You have to, or else, you know, if they get too stressed out or anything, they might die. But if they're on a bed, you need to let them stay, let them live, and get them back quick. Take your picture, but don't mess around too much. Hope you guys enjoyed today's little fishing adventure. Had a great time. It was slow, but it paid off in the end. I kept grinding, and eventually I got that big fish. I don't know how big he was, she was. I'm gonna say at least 4, but I don't know. I didn't have a scale, she was she acted just like she was on a bed, but you couldn't see a bed, and she wasn't, I don't know, it was weird. It was just weird, I don't know. But it was an awesome catch, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Always just keep grinding. If you're having a rough day of fishing, only catching little ones, just keep grinding. Maybe you'll get lucky and find a bedding fish like a month before the spawn. I don't know. Y'all stay tuned on the channel for more awesome fishing adventures, and hopefully one day we can get that 20-pound, 25-pound bag like I was talking about earlier today. There was an 8-something caught Sunday, so like 3 or 4 days ago. So there's big fish out there to be caught. We just need to figure them out. But always remember to live life 25 feet high. We'll see you next time.